Welcome back, everybody, to our ongoing series about dealing with difficult people. My name is Tim Schneider, and welcome back. We've talked a little bit about managing yourself, which included some ego subordination and some pausing a little bit to control your emotions and your temperament. We've talked about listening, and we've talked about empathy and what genuine empathy does. Now, the third step in our process, the listening, empathy, and now this step, is a very ego challenging. That's why we did that self-management piece up front. And that is to offer an apology. And that apology is designed, and you're not going to hear from me that we need to, lay out 5 of them and they need to be in scripted order in this kind of way. But again, like empathy, to offer a genuine apology for things that have happened. Now, think back to the empathy piece a minute. We had empathy that was situational, and we had empathy that was emotional. The apology is going to be based on that. I'm sorry that occurred, or I'm sorry that you're upset. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. I'm sorry you're frustrated. You can tag that right behind the empathy statements for a lot of impact. Now, the phrasing here has some real value and some real importance too. And that is, I'm sorry. Individually, I'm sorry. Not on behalf of the company, not we apologize, not we're sorry, not anything like that. And don't use the word apologize either. I'm sorry. You're the one interacting with the team member. You're the one interacting with that customer. You're the one interacting with that peer. I'm sorry. It's also a very humbling piece that allows you in our final step to really build and respond and do quite well. Now, you are going to have some folks, and please note, there are some folks that are going to look at you and say, you know what, I don't want to hear your apology, or I don't care that you're sorry, or you don't mean it. But you know what, that's part of the process. And you don't need to argue back, and you don't need to fight back from that, but offer a genuine, sincere apology. I had a situation not too long ago, really recently, in fact, that a difficult person was, really blaming me for everything, and then at the end, wanted me to acquiesce on some things and terms and conditions. And never once did that individual apologize for her own behavior in the entire mess. And it's like, you know what? Good luck. If somebody would have offered that genuine human apology there, that would have set a much better tone moving into the resolution phase. Without that, that resolution is going to be pretty adversarial just by its very nature. So again, swallow your pride. This isn't about you did anything wrong. And by the way, that's the demon you face here. That demon is sitting on your shoulder saying, you know what, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Flick that demon off your shoulder, exorcise that demon, whatever you have to do, and just utter that very sincere apology behind the empathy. I'm sorry about that. Well, I hope you have a terrific week, and I look forward to talking to you next week as we talk about our final and fourth part of process part of dealing with difficult people. Behind that, we'll have a couple of little segments about some specific populations, and then we'll start a new series about relational intelligence. Have a great week, everybody.